The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from New York City, weighing in at 210 pounds, Patrick Fitzpatrick.
Set for exclusive action here from Thunder Studios as part of Primetime Live. Todd Kennelly and James Kincaid here with the call of the action. James, here we see Patrick Fitzpatrick. You see that 490 on the back of his gear? There's a good reason for it.
Yeah, Patrick Fitzpatrick used to weigh 490 pounds, got that down to about 205. I mean, that is some discipline. They should call him the Transformer.
And introducing his opponent, from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 190 pounds, VSK.
VSK also out of Create a Pro out in New York. Both of these gentlemen from the same school, same gym, so mutual respect. But VSK is the reigning cap heavyweight champion. And so opportunity here, you gotta believe, out here on the West Coast for Fitzpatrick to turn some heads back east if he can take down the champ.
Yeah, no doubt about it, TK. And talking about similar backgrounds, could be a little bit of maybe a mirror match situation. Maybe they know each other a little well, given that. Well,
they've been training together. Of course, they're going to know each other quite well. Fundamental, and you got to think they're going to respect each other here out of the same gym. I would expect this to be a good athletic contest. Not much in the way of shortcuts or cheap shots. Side headlock there by Fitzpatrick, and there's that power. Used to weigh 490, but he lost a lot of weight, but he didn't lose the power, James.
Yeah, still knows how to throw what weight he has around and assert himself in there.
Fitzpatrick at one time was a producer out here on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, then kind of affectionately known when he was every bit of that 490, known as Fat Pat. Not the case any longer.
A pair of twins. One was Fat Pat, one was Slim Tim. Wow, what a flapjack.
There you see that power on display. It has been all Fitzpatrick, and in the early going, runs him over again with the shoulder tackle, only a count of one. I think frustration's got to be setting in now on VSK. Notoriously a fast starter. This is not the way he wanted to kick off this matchup.
Yeah, Fitzpatrick turning it around on him a little bit. He's got off to the quick start. Trying to hang on now, maybe set himself, get his bearings back.
Oh, there you see it. Nice leverage move, veteran move there by the champion. This is a non-title matchup. What a shot right up the middle, throwing the high heat. Into the cover goes VSK. Close call the other way, and now look, oh, well, it maybe is gonna get a little personal and physical here, guys. And now joined by Blake Bulletproof Troop. Troop, in your time in the fight game MMA world, these guys are two gym mates. They come out of the same school, the same training. Did you ever have to mix it up in actual competition from somebody?
I have. I've actually fought one of my close friends before. And so going into the fight, one thing about fighting one of your teammates is you both know exactly what you bring to the table.
Cover.
So you're able to strategize a little bit better because you know what the guy's going to bring. What I'm curious about is either guy switches it up here tonight.
Yeah, that might be the difference maker. Somebody that's going to go out of their comfort zone. They both know kind of what to expect from the other from the training. So somebody that can call the audible, come up with something that the opponent is not going to expect. Muay Thai clinch by VSK and uses it with a big, talk about power there, James.
Stagger.
Big European uppercut.
Stagger him. You talk about being able to sort of adjust and maybe call an audible. Fitzpatrick already shown that ability to do that in his life, so maybe that gives him a win in this match.
Stunner by Fitzpatrick. Again, when it comes to high impact, it's really been all Pat, the former offensive lineman, is trying to drive down the field, looking for the TD. Look at this, sends him in, and big power slam. Big power on display, looking good, Blake.
You're seeing both guys have slightly different styles. VSK's landing some fantastic striking attacks, and Patrick Fitzpatrick's been landing some really big slams. Both guys are damaging their opponents in their own ways.
He emptied the quiver there, James. Now he's got him up. Look at this, fireman's carry, drops him down into a cutter. Can he put him away?
Could be a TKO, 1, 2. Oh, almost had him though.
And again, guys, what a huge feather in the cap it would be for Fitzpatrick if he can put away the reigning CAP, Create a Pro heavyweight champion. I mean, look at this. VSK doesn't know where he is at this point, reaching for the ropes, reaching for some help. He won't find it. Fitzpatrick, full court. Oh, come on.
VSK buys himself a little bit of time there with that eye poke.
Well, it's going to get a little awkward in the next training session, I would think, James.
Yeah, you're talking
after
about
that.
the cover. 1, 2, and
Oh.
Fitzpatrick, he put him away. VSK prevails.
Here is your winner, VSK.
Unbelievable victory, but the way he went about it, guys, it was really all Fitzpatrick until that poke to the eye. The oldest trick in the book opened the door.
You know, it's not the hits, the strikes that you see coming that are going to do the most damage. He did not see that coming because of the eye poke, and down he went after it landed.
All right, your thoughts on those tactics, James?
Well, you know, you talked about coming to this matchup that there, wouldn't be any animosity. They trained together, and now I think moving out of this, there's going to be a little bit of a love lost between the two, no doubt.
Get ready, wrestling fans, as EPW Wrestling presents Crossroads Clash, featuring ECW original Rhino, WWE stars Gilbert, James Ellsworth, plus all your favorite EPW wrestling stars. Saturday, March 13th at Crossroads Arena in Corinth, Mississippi. The exciting action starts at 7:30 p.m. Get your tickets now at EPWWrestlingMS.com. Presented in part by E&B Distribution.